Hello everyone, welcome to Elliottwave.com YouTube channel. This is Henry and today is May 26. We are looking at the chart of oil today from the chart of the day. Now this is a pretty tough market. I think has been sideways and very choppy for a while. Now this is the latest 1 hour count. Looking for further downside. The decline, it does kind of looks so far looks kind of impulsive, but it could be an APC as well. It could be 5 ways up, B and then select down. So still remains to be seen whether it is an impulse or just an APC. But currently looking for more downside below 109.60. So like I said, I think oil, if you are really actively trading it, it's gonna be tough for you for now, because when you look at the higher time frame, right? Let's say on the daily, now you can see, or let me see, maybe 4 hour is a better, yeah, I think 4 hour. It can tell you that it's been extremely sideways and choppy, right, for a while already now. Here we go. So this spike was during that war, right, with Iran, and then okay, since March we've been going nowhere, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So again, I don't think there is any clear trend here. So if you are trading this, is you're basically looking for a tough situation, right? Because you are not really trading in a very trending market at the moment. It's been sideways, and yeah, we can continue to chop around for a long time here, as long as we are within this sort of consolidation, right? We can go down a little bit more, maybe to retest this lower trend line around 84, bounce again, maybe do another choppy range trade. So I think overall, again, like I said, it's not very reliable in that sense. If you are trying to trade it or trying to take a directional position, okay, unless you are looking at a very long term, then yeah, at this point there is no clear long-term direction, or long-term direction is bullish. However, it's not clear when it's going to happen that the rally resume again. Now, why do I say long-term direction is bullish? Well, because if you look at the, let's say in the largest time frame, the monthly, now you can see very interesting outlook here. Now this spike down happened last time because of that anomaly going to negative number, but otherwise, if I look at it, this is a look at it mixed scale. If I ignore this spike down, now you can see what looks like a bullish flag here, right? This is what we call a bullish flag, right? This entire area, this one, and then we break higher, and that actually, this breakout is a bullish thing, guys, right? It's bullish. It breaks out in a multi, it's basically 2 decades of a bullish flag, broke higher, which is extremely bullish if you are looking at the long term, and then starting to correct, retested a few times, 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, tested this breakout point, every single time get rejected, and then the last one was shooting up here. So this is the during the news of the war. So I think when you're looking at the long term, then yeah, you need to be aware that this is extremely bullish, not just bullish but extremely bullish. So if you're playing in the shorter cycle and think, okay, well, there's a war, let me sell it, I'm gonna be profitable, it's gonna crash, it's not gonna crash, right? It is extremely bullish in the long term, and yeah, it might be going down like this in the shorter cycle, but you never know what will trigger the next big move to the upside. Eventually it will, because of that bullish development breaking above 2 decades bullish flag, right? Now, the other thing that you want to pay attention to, and I'm just asking you to focus on the long term, which is what matters, is this one, guys. Is this one right here. This is extremely important bearish trend line. Nothing will survive. I mean, they say the high will not survive if you keep retesting it. The third time, the fourth time, is going to eventually break. Now we already tested 2 times this. The third time, the next time, most likely is going to break. Okay, the next time. So if you want to be easy trade, right? If you want to be easy trade, trending trade, and so on, you just wait. It breaks above this peak here. I think if it breaks above here, it will break above here, right? So then that means simply you're waiting for you're waiting for a break above this one, 119. 119 was the last spike high after the news of the war. If we manage to break above that peak again at some point, 119.4 is going to go 150, 200, and goes who knows where the ceiling is going to be, but it is going to be trending to the upside significantly, guys. It's going to be like a super cycle move to the upside. Now, until that happens, you get trapped within this shorter cycle, right? It keeps range trading, ups and downs, without too much of a clear direction. Okay, without too much of a clear direction. So we are basically currently in this area, right? And we can actually even do something like this, only to go like this, only to go like this, only to go like this, and then at some point it's going to break higher. That's when it starts to trend again. Now, until then, this short-term ups, downs, up, down is not extremely reliable to trade, right? It's not extremely reliable to trade. So for the time being, we're calling for more downside below 109.6. But just keep in mind that I think overall, when you look at it overall, it is actually bullish. But then you have to wait until 119 breaks before it will trend significantly better, right? It will trend significantly better, and then if you're trading it, you'll be doing a lot better in terms of trading it. Okay, so that's basically what we have for today. As always, if you want to get more updates on oil or any other commodities, Forex, indices, feel free to check our service. We have 14 days trial. The link is in the description of the video. I'll see you all again next time, and have a nice day to you all.